Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and let's get right into today's video. So today I am going to be doing a unboxing and a haul from Temu. Today's video is also sponsored by Temu, so thank you so much. If you do not know anything about Temu, it is an online marketplace which offers the most competitively priced products in multiple categories. There is literally so many different things on the Temu website. You can literally find jewelry, kitchenware, pet supplies, nail supplies, pretty much everything that you could find on Amazon is on Temu, but for a incredibly lower price, which I think is so awesome. So of course, because I do nails on my channel, I did get to pick out nail related items, and I will be showing you those items in just a minute here. But if you are interested in checking out Temu, I will have all of the information down below in the description box. I will also go ahead and pop my discount code up on screen, and that can save you 30% off your purchase. So if you do decide to purchase anything, you can go ahead and click the link in the description box. Also, Temu does have an app which makes it easier to shop, so you can also download that app to allow an easier shopping experience. So let's go ahead and just jump into everything that I did pick out from Temu. I am super excited. The bag was so huge, I could not even fit it in frame. I did have to have it sitting on my chair because it was jam-packed full of items and so many different fun goodies in here. So starting off with the first item, I also do quickly want to mention that I will display the screenshot of the product and the price somewhere up on screen when I show each item. That way you can kind of get a look for what the listing looks like compared to the actual product, like how it looks, and then you can also get an idea of how low their prices are. And then also, if you do find something that you like that I show you in today's video, I will have all of the items listed down below in the description box, so you can just click the link and right away it will take you to that specific item, so you do not have to search through their website because their website is full of so many products. I could literally spend so much money on there. So the first item here is a rotating makeup organizer. I decided to pick this out because I wanted to use this for my little basic nail supplies that I use on a day-to-day basis. I put it all together. It was very easy to put together, not hard at all. I also put on these little bands, which I was kind of confused about at first because I was like, what are these for? But then I realized that's what really pulls the whole thing together and makes it sturdy and holds every piece together. This is a very good quality product. I was genuinely surprised. I would think you could get something like this at Target for way more than what the price is on Temu. So I am super happy with the quality. I really like it. And it kind of just reminds me of a Lazy Susan, but it does have those tiers. You can also put the little tiers on the sides wherever you want them to go, creating more space or less space. And I thought about putting this where I had my little blue organizer. That's exactly what I did, and I fell in love. If you do not get anything else, I highly recommend this. This was one of my favorite items. I think it looks so nice on my desk. And all of the items on it just look so good. I also love that it's easy to spin. You can spin it around to get to the opposite side. It has so much storage space on it, and I was able to fit more on this than I could in that little blue organizer. Also, the way it has the little brush slots, I really like that as well. I was just so in love with this product. I was amazed. When I first pulled it out of the box, I'm not even gonna lie, I thought it was going to be very cheap and wasn't going to hold together. But once I had it all together, set it in the place, and put my nail stuff on it, I was so surprised with the quality. So moving on to the next item, again, I'll have the price and the image listing up on screen. But basically, this is a Dappen dish. I am not sure how to properly pronounce that. I know it's not dampen dish, so I'm not 100% how to pronounce that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You'll see it here in a second. But basically, you can put your monomer in here, you can put your acetone, you can put your alcohol, you can put so many different things in here, and I just really liked how it looked. I like to have a lot of these just because they're so useful and I really like to use them to clean my brushes, to have my liquids in them. You can also use something like this to hold your drill bits, your nail art brushes. There are so many different uses for this, but it is so nice. I thought it was very, 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 very pretty. I also like having multiple of these because a lot of them are different sizes. So, depending what liquid I'm using or how much of the liquid I need to use, I can use a larger or a smaller one. And this one was very large. It was like almost the entire length of my index finger. So, it can definitely hold a lot of liquid. Also, on the top, you can lay your brushes on, which I also found very nice. And it is super good quality. Again, very, very surprised with that. I felt like the type of glass was very sturdy and very strong. So, moving on to the next item, I had to pick out some nail rhinestones charms. I just wanted to give them a try and like just see the quality of them. Again, I was surprised. I was very, very surprised when I was pulling all of these items out of the packaging. I really did not have high hopes for this brand, but then when I actually saw the products, I was like, wow, you can literally get everything you need on this website for a super, super low price, and it's still gonna be amazing quality, like you spent a lot more money on it. So it does come with the case. It also comes with a wax pencil, and then you have your rhinestones. These are all flat back and they are all red. They do have different colored ones, but I did decide to go with red since Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And I just really wanted all of them. I want all the colors because I was so in love with this. I love it so much. I also like how it comes in the little case already, and I just went ahead and left in, but they all come sealed, which is nice for shipping. That way they don't get all mixed together, but you can just open up the bags and pour them out. There were tons of different shapes in here. There were hearts, bows, stars, um, teardrops, squares, ovals, just so many different shapes. And they also, on the bottom half, have just the round rhinestones as well, which I really liked that. There are the very small ones and then also the larger round ones as well. This had so many different rhinestones in it. I'm not sure how many, but I will go ahead and pop that up on screen. I'm sure it says it somewhere in the listing. And for the price, I think this was pretty amazing. The quality is definitely there. The rhinestones are very sparkly and shiny, and they look so good. And I did end up using these in today's nail set, so make sure you stick around for that. Also, want to mention today's video is super long, but I hope that's okay for everyone. I know a lot of people do like my longer videos. So moving along here to the next item, I got another little organizer and I saw this one and I thought it would be nice for something just because items like this you can put in a small space and then pretty much double your space, which I really liked about it. And I feel like that's really good for like your nail area. I mean, I know me, I have tons of stuff. And if you're anything like me and continuously buy, you probably, this would be very useful to you because if you're having a small area, you can use this little shelf here and it's small, but it's still very nice because it has like you're doubling your space and it has two shelves on it. Again, very easy to put together, good quality. It is only plastic though, so obviously it wouldn't be able to hold so much or too much weight, but I feel like this would be great to store a bunch of different items on. I mean, there are endless possibilities for this. I just placed some items on it so you could kind of see like the size of it, or so you could like just get an idea of items that could be put onto it. I really like this. I have not found out a way that I am going to use it yet, but I will obviously be using it for something because it is very nice and I really like the looks of it as well. I think it looks like it's good quality. Moving along here to the next items, this is just a bag with a bunch of different items in it. I am first going to start off with the box, and the box will be another organizer item. I got this because I wanted to try it out. I've seen some other nail techs have this little organizer here and I really liked it, so I wanted to get it and try it out. It is a nail drill like holder or container basically, and I think it's very nice. A lot of newer nail drills now are having the like charging port block, but if you do not have a nail drill like that, you could totally make it look like it does by buying this. It looks so nice. You can put your nail drill in there. You can also put some drill bits in the front of it. You can put the cord in one of the back slots. You can put your handpiece in one of the back slots. You can put nail art brushes back there. Pretty much so many different uses for this. I really like it. I feel like it's very small, looks good. It will look nice on your nail desk. I really, really like this. I am not currently using it just because, like I said, my nail drill does have that charging piece. But for a nail drill that does not have that charging piece, this would work very, very nice. You also could just get this and use it for a different purpose. It doesn't technically have to hold the nail drill. The next item is a flash curing lamp. And when I pulled this out, I was like, what is this? I was genuinely surprised, but in a weird way, because there was no cord. The cord was actually like the lamp. There was just a USB right on the lamp. There was no cord at all. The length of the actual bending piece for the lamp, like the arm, was the physical cord. I was very confused because you would need to have like a plug right beside you while doing your nails. I feel like for travel purposes, this is very nice. You will see the way I used it when we move on to the nail set, and really that's the only way I thought to use it, to be able to show me curing in frame and not needing to move like the whole way to the right side of my nail desk because it is very small. So I think it would be very good for traveling. It also does cure fine. I had no problems with curing or using it. I just felt like it was a little bit awkward. So the next item here are these little stiff nail brushes. I actually currently only have one of these, so I decided to pick these up because I believe there are 10 in this pack. These are very helpful. You can put one at like every sink in your house to clean under your nails when you're washing your hands. You can use them to brush off the nail dust when you're filing. There are just so many different uses for these, and I just wanted to get some just because I do like using them, especially when I'm doing dip powder nails. The next item I was slightly confused at when I was looking at it in the packaging, but I am so glad it came with the instructions because at this point when I was looking at them, I remembered what this was, and I was so impressed with these. I have never seen anything like this before, so I was very surprised and impressed. I really liked them. So basically, what they are rhinestones, but it creates a butterfly. So each of these rhinestones are a wing to a butterfly, and you just take two of the rhinestones and put them side by side, and it will create the butterfly. I thought this was so cute and so cool. I was just so impressed with this. Just look at how cool and how easy that is. You can then just add some details, keep it as is, add some more rhinestones. It is just adorable. And in this pack, there are blue butterflies and also like a clear silver. I love these so much. I cannot wait to use them. I just think they're so unique. I have never ever saw anything like this before. Moving along to the next item, these are some UV gloves just so you can protect your hands from your nail lamps. And recently I have been wearing mine a lot because I do not want to damage my skin because I am doing my nails like pretty much every single day. So these do come in handy. So having a few pairs of these really doesn't hurt anything. I also do not have a white pair, so I did decide to pick up a white pair. That way, if I'm doing like darker nails, I can wear the white ones because currently I do have the black and pink ones just to have a little bit of a color variety to switch it up and wear different ones. These ones are also pretty good quality. I did see some seams like the string was sticking up a little bit, but nothing was ripped at all. They were also very soft on my hands, and for the price, you cannot beat it. Again, all of these items, they're super, super cheap, very affordable, and I highly recommend you checking out this website. Again, I will be leaving my code down in the description box, the link to the website, and also the link to download the app. You can download it on iOS and on Android. Also, I do quickly want to announce what my code is. It is FEST850. That will be up on screen, but you can use that code for an extra 30% off your purchase, and you also will be able to get free shipping and free return within 90 days. And while I was talking about that, I moved on to the next item, which are some full cover soft gel extra long square nail tips. These are soft gel and they are very good quality. I was genuinely surprised, but they are super, super flat. They have no apex at all. These would be perfect if you have flatter nail beds, but personally, finding out today when I was doing this nail set, I do think my nail beds do have a little bit of a structure to them because it was a little bit complicated when I did try to use these nail tips, and that means that there is nothing wrong with the nail tips. They are just slightly a little too flat for my nail beds. But if you do have flatter nail beds, those ones would be perfect for you. They are also perfect for gel extensions, along with these ones as well. These are some long coffin, also soft gel tips. And the other ones were just like the 3XL nail tips that I use, and I did like them, but they were just super flat, and I'm not sure really the reason for that, especially because they are a longer nail. You would think that they would have a little bit of a structure to them just to help support the nail tip, but they were very good quality and they were very sturdy nail tips. These ones here though were a little bit different. These ones fit me a lot better. They had that little bit of an apex to them. They were not super flat. You could definitely tell they had some shape to them, and I liked these ones a lot better. Just for today's nail set, I wasn't wanting to go with a shorter coffin nail tip, so that was the reason for me to use the long ones. But both of these are amazing quality soft gel nail tips, and again, for the price, you cannot beat that price. Like, I cannot believe how cheap these soft gel nail tips are, and they are soft gel, so again, perfect for gel extensions and just a quick way to get fast, cheap, and easy gel extensions. So moving on to, I believe this is the last bag of nail items. I told you guys this is a longer video because I had a lot of items to share with you guys. I also did want to try these products out and actually do a nail set, so it is super long, but thank you so much if you are still here watching. But here is the next item, and this is actually a gel product. I was surprised to see gel products on their website. I also saw gel liners, which again, very surprising. But this is a solid glue gel. I love solid glue gels. Recently, I've been loving the gel extension application. using a solid glue gel just makes it 10 times easier. So I did want to go ahead and get this, that way I could try this formula out. And as you can tell by me pulling it up out of the container, it is very solid. It's a very nice consistency, and I did end up using this today to apply those soft gel nail tips. So I will talk more about this product and my actual thoughts on using the product once we get to that part in the video. But what I can say right now is I did really like it, and I could definitely tell that it was good quality for the price. The next item, I saw these and I just had to get them because, again, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I am so excited to be doing Valentine's Day nail sets, and these will be perfect for them. These are super big, which is totally fine. I can definitely go with doing a chunky nail set, but I did just want to mention that they are flat back, which is nice, and they do have the colored rhinestone in the center and then also the like silver rhinestones around the outside, and they are hearts. They come in a bunch of different colors. We have green, light pink, dark pink, red, and blue, and I believe there's about like 3 of each for some colors. Other colors have 4 and 2, but you do get a very good variety and a good amount of these as well. And I wanted to show the size. It takes up my entire natural nail, so they are very, very big, but on longer nails, they will look so stunning. The next item I picked up are these sponges, and these can be used to do ombres, just a bunch of different things that you can do with these. But I just wanted to go ahead and get them because I needed them for a nail set that I was doing, and I did not have them. I could not find them in any stores for some reason. So I did go ahead and pick those up, and they were like super cheap. I think this item was only like 99 cents. The next item I decided to get were some hand files, and these ones were very thin and flimsy, so maybe these ones were considered emery boards. I am not 100% sure, but I really liked them because they had a roller on them, and I think that's very cool because you can use the roller to measure your nails when you're like clipping down the length. That way you can get all of your nails to the same size, and these are 180 by 240 grit. Really, the main purpose I got these was for the ruler, just because I thought that was super cool and can come in very handy, but they were pretty good quality, but definitely not for filing like polygel or acrylic, just because they are very flimsy. And the last couple items here are a bunch of rings. I wanted to pick up all of these rings because they have so many different rings on their website, and anytime I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see a very nice picture, it always has a bunch of rings that match the nails, and I just think it's a very cute aesthetic. I think it looks very nice and just creates a more pleasing picture. So I did want to pick some of these up just because I really liked the variety that they had, and it's definitely giving like a Y2K vibe. We have some different color ones that have like just like the colored ring. I don't know. There's just something about these rings that I really like, and I think it will bring my nail pictures to the next level, especially if I did an orange nail set and then like paired all these rings with the nail set. I think it would just look so, so good. So the last couple items here, they're just all packs of rings, and I just picked out a couple different colored ones. I was actually sad that I didn't pick out red because, again, Valentine's Day, and I'm not going to have any red rings to wear, but it's okay. I got these pink ones at least, so I will have some pink rings to wear for a pink Valentine's Day set. But I really liked the quality of these rings. Of course, I will not be wearing these rings on a like full-time basis. I'm really not a ring person or even really a jewelry person, but as like ring props, like for photos, for my like when I'm taking my nail photos, I'll put them on and wear them. So I really don't know the full quality of these rings. Like if they would turn your finger green, if they would fade, if the color would come off. I am basically just using this as like a costume type jewelry just for props in my photos. The dangle ring on my index finger, I loved that one. I thought it was so unique and very cute. I just think these are gonna make my nail photos look so good. I'm so excited to use them, and I really like that now I have some different varieties of rings that add a little bit of color in the ring to kind of match. Like, for example, if I'm doing a green set, I can pull out my green rings and wear those in the pictures. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this play out because there's really not much for me to talk about, but I will go ahead and just let it play out and you can watch and just see all of the rings. Before I do go though, I do just want to say that thank you so much if you are still here watching. Again, a longer video and we aren't even on to the nails yet, but if you are still here watching and enjoying, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, give the video a like, and also if you're feeling generous, leave a comment below. So that was my Temu haul. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the haul. Of course, I am going to be doing a nail set, but all of these products were only $100. Can you believe that? I think that is super amazing. I cannot believe it. Thank you again to Temu for sponsoring and sending me these products. I really enjoyed them, and I am just so amazed with the quality for the such affordable price. Also, don't forget, if you do want to purchase anything from Temu, you can use the code that's on screen to save an extra 30% off your purchase. I will also be linking everything that I just showed down in the description box below. And I will also be linking the website and the app for Temu. And don't forget, you can get free shipping and free return within 90 days of your purchase. I do quickly want to mention that all opinions in this video are my own. I'm giving my true, honest review. I really did love these products, and I will be talking a little bit more about the products that I did end up using in today's nail set, just because I went more in depth and actually used those ones. So I wanted to really try them and see if they're worth it, or just because they look worth it, they may not be 100% worth it. But I truly like this brand. There are so many different things on the website. I highly recommend checking it out. So it is finally time to do the nails. I did want to do something quick and easy, but still getting a feel for the actual nail products from Temu. So I am first going to be starting off just applying that UV glove, and then I did go ahead and apply my peel off base coat, which I did off camera. For today's nail set, I did decide to use the extra long full cover square soft gel nail tips. I went ahead and sized these out, and again, I tried my best when sizing them out. I did run into some problems. Nothing wrong with the tip. I mean, if you have flat nail beds, they'll be good for you, but if your nail beds are more shaped and have a structure, they more than likely will be slightly too flat for you. I will also be using the adhesive gel and also this mini flash curing light. I really like this, but the only way I could think to use this in frame is using a power bank. And of course, the power bank was also dead, so that's the cord for the power bank. I'm charging the power bank. But I could not think of a way for me to use this nail lamp and also show you guys that I'm actually using it. So I just went ahead and plugged it into a power bank. Also, with the nail lamp, it does not turn on or off. When you plug it in, it turns on, and when you unplug it, it turns off. So if you have it plugged in, it is going to be on until you unplug it, which I really do not like, but I was able to make do, and it did cure. I was really surprised with that. I didn't think it was going to, but it did. So I guess that's all that matters. So I am just going to be taking those soft gel tips and getting out some of that adhesive gel, which again is a solid gel, making it very easy to apply your full cover nail tips. Because it is a solid gel, you technically do not have to hold it in place, but I was struggling a little bit just because of how flat the nail tips are. I know I keep saying that, but I was really, really bummed with how flat they were, just because they were really not fitting me properly. And honestly, if I hadn't applied that peel off base coat, these nails probably wouldn't have lasted that long on my nails, just because they were very flat and I kind of had to press them down a little bit. But for video purposes, trying them out, they did work fine. They were also really good quality, so I was very sad that they didn't have any structure to them. But after I had the nail on, I did go ahead and hold it under that little mini nail lamp, and I did go ahead and cure it. It definitely cured the product fine. I had no issues with it. Do remember that this nail lamp is just a flash cure lamp, so once you do have all of the nails, you will want to go into a larger lamp just to make sure that your gel product has cured fully. Basically, these little mini lamps like this are not meant for doing a full cure. It is just for a flash cure. So after I did have all of the nail tips on, I did go ahead and do a full cure of 30 seconds in my nail lamp. using this solid adhesive gel product was very easy for me to use. I think it is super beginner friendly, and honestly, if I would not have known it was as cheap as it was, I would think that it was a very expensive product just because it was super high quality, and I could not tell that it was cheap at all. I really liked it, and I will continue to use it when I am applying like other gel nail tips just because of how much I loved it. And here are the nails. I did again go ahead and do a full cure. I am now going to be taking one of those hand files. These hand files were fine to do this small amount of filing like this, but for anything else, I think that these would be a little bit too flimsy. But I am just doing some quick shaping and filing, and then I will also be buffing over the surface to remove the shine from the nail tips, and repeating this to all of the other nails, but doing that off camera since it is a repetitive process. After the nails were buffed and filed, I'm now taking the stiff dust brush that I did also pick out, and I am just taking this to remove all of the nail dust from the nails, and then we will be going in with a nude colored base on all of the nails. I did speed this up. Again, video is super long, so I didn't want you guys to sit here and get bored. So I went ahead and sped this up, and I'm just going to be applying one coat of this to all of the nails, curing for 30 seconds, and then I did go ahead and apply a second coat off camera and then cured for another 30-second cure. So here are the nails after I have 2 coats of my colored base applied. They were looking so good. I loved the length of these soft gel nail tips. I am just so in love with like the longer 3XL nail tips. So I went ahead and wiped the sticky layer off just because I am going to be doing some French tips, and I think it's a little bit easier to do when I do remove the sticky layer from the previous colored gel. So I went ahead and did that, and then I'm also taking a liner brush and a red reflective gel polish, and I am going to be creating French tips on all of the nails. This is a Valentine's Day inspired nail set. I mean, pretty much any nail set that includes red or pink can be Valentine's Day inspired, or anything with hearts. Like it could be a yellow nail set and have hearts, and I would still think it's like in the Valentine's Day category. That is why I love doing Valentine's Day sets so much, because there is literally just so much that you can do, and it will just be like Valentine's Day because of how close it is. So I did go ahead and keep that first French tip in real time. I drew the smile line with my liner brush, and then I went ahead and filled in the rest with the actual gel polish brush. I wiped the sides of the nail. I then cured for 30 seconds, and now I am just going to be repeating this to all of the other nails. I think I only showed my first three fingers on camera, and then my pinky and my thumb I did go ahead and do off camera. Here are how the nails are looking after all of the French tips are finished. I did only do one coat of that reflective gel polish just because I am going to be applying some rhinestones, so I didn't really worry too much about how opaque the red was. I thought it looked great with just one coat. So after that, I am now going to be going in with my glossy top coat, applying that to all of the nails, and then I went ahead and cured for 30 seconds. After the top coat was cured, it is now time to apply the rhinestones. And of course, I could not just receive this big bundle of rhinestones and not use them immediately. So these rhinestones here are truly the inspiration for this nail set because I wanted to use them so badly. So I am just taking the wax pencil that was in the rhinestone kit and then some rhinestone glue, and I am just going to be placing these rhinestones just like covering the French tip but not completely covering it. I'm just taking some of the shaped ones, some of the round ones, and just placing them in different places on the French tips. I think this is a very cute and simple design, but also very classy, blingy, and just amazing overall. So I just went ahead and did this. Each nail I did go ahead and do a flash cure on. The rhinestone glue did hold everything in place until I was completely finished with that nail, which I really liked. So I just went ahead and worked one nail at a time, just putting some dots of rhinestone glue and then pulling out some of the different rhinestones and just placing those on the nail. At first, I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to love this nail set, but just watching it come along, watching the process, and then finally having all of the nails with rhinestones on them, I fell in love immediately. After I was finished with all 5 nails, I did go ahead and do a full cure of 60 seconds in the nail lamp just to make sure all of that rhinestone glue was cured. And then that was it. I will be coming back once I am completely finished with the nails. I really hope that you guys are still watching. If you are still here, thank you so much. I know this video is super long, so thank you if you are still here watching. After I was all finished with the rhinestone placement and that was cured, I'm now going to be applying my cuticle oil to nourish my cuticles and, of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And I loved the end result of these nails so much. I loved the reflective gel polish underneath for the French tip and also the different shaped rhinestones. I really like how they were not covering the entire French tip. I liked how I did it with them just like differently placed on the French tip. I think that gave it a really nice result and looks really good. The rhinestones were also really good quality. You can see them shining. They look so good and match just the whole Valentine's Day and red vibe good overall. I really wish I would have picked out some red rings so I could have had matching rings with this nail set, but it's okay. I think these nails stand alone amazingly and look so freaking good. Put a red heart or some red hearts in the comment section if you are still watching. That way I know you have made it till the end of the video. I really do like when I say leave an emoji if you've made it to the end and then I see a bunch of those emojis in my comment section. It just makes me so very happy when you guys are watching the entire video and making the way to the end. So here are just some different shots of the nails. I really like these. I also recommend you checking out Temu. I will leave all of that information down in the description box below. I think it truly is an amazing website and you do not only have to purchase nail related items on there. There are so many different things on that website and I'm sure if you just take a look at the website, you will definitely find something that you want to purchase, and with that affordable price, it is so amazing. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.